All right, good morning, everyone. This is a quick update regarding my latest post about the council tax issue, the problem I had. After the day I posted the second one, which is the court decision, got so good. A friend of the family, a good Samaritan, decided to take it upon himself to call the council tax office about the matter. And the outcome of the discussion is that with the evidence of my payment, the council tax official that the person spoke to, that they had discussion together, was able to prove that I have been making payment. She was able to prove the payment. She was able to confirm with the reference number on each of the payment that I've been making into the council tax pos throughout the whole calendar year. She was able to prove it that I've been making that payment. She wanted to talk to me. I was too infuriated, too irritated, too annoyed. I was extremely angry. I said, I'm not talking to her. Then she requested for my permission for the person, a family, a friend of the family, and a good Samaritan that took it upon himself to talk about the matter with them. She requested for my permission that she need to speak to me to give permission. I said, okay, if that is the case, I will give my permission. I spoke to her, I gave my permission. And I said to her, I'm not talking to her further about it because despite the fact that I've been making my council tax payment, they took my name to court, which is not the first time, which is not the second time, which is not the third time they've been doing that. Well, the mistake I've made over the time was that I usually ignore it, that, oh, it's the machine, because I am paying. But this time around, they took it further by saying they're taking me to court. I tried to be part of the court deliberation, but all my effort proved abortive. And eventually, they gave court decision for the money to be taken off me, the payment I've already made. So the outcome was that the lady, according to the Good Samaritan and the friend of the family that spoke to the person, he said, oh, the lady is a professional to the call. She collected all the reference numbers and she was able to confirm that, oh, payment has been coming in. And now she was like, oh, the thing is that they remove a single discount that I qualified for, that I applied for, that they honored, that they remove it way back 2023. So on the machine, according to her, my payment my payment changed on the machine from single to couple. And I said after the family friend, the friend of the family spoke to them, because my first son was there as well. They now, convey the all information to me, and I said to him, why did they not send me a letter to that effect so I will be aware and I'll take the necessary action? That is number one. Number two, I have no clue that single discount expires. I have no clue that it does. And that's even the more reason they should have sent me a letter that, oh, 2023, your single discount has expired, you need to reapply. Otherwise, the payment will go back to couple, stuff like that. And according to the information that was given to me, that was passed to me, I've been paying like as a couple since 2023 instead of single. And they were like, oh, my son that used to be, that was with a basketball club and that was in basketball academy sixth form before he had brain damage, that he it was the one that they cancelled. And I was like, no, it can't be, because him and his brothers qualify for exemption or discount, council tax exemption or discount, and they are not getting it because probably because the council tax office is not aware of that, and it's quite difficult getting hold of them anyway. It's machine. I'm not the only one complaining about that problem. Everyone complain about it. And the professionals working with them, with my young kiddo, they are not even talking about that, not to talk about, oh, we have to pass the message to them, or you need to do it, we need to help you to, you know what I mean? But that is what I gathered, and the final decision made by the lady that spoke to the Good Samaritan and the friend of the family that took it upon himself to help us try and talk to them using a different number. Probably if we have used my number, we wouldn't have been able to get through to them. He used a different number, so he was able to get through to them. According to what I was told, the council tax official says she's going to put my account on hold for 14 days or suspend it for 14 days. And she's going to send a form to me. I need to fill it in. I need to fill my children information in that qualify for discount or exemption or whatever. I don't know what it is, but I know including water one too. I have to speak to the water Thames Water too, that they are not getting it. I requested for my young kiddo. I never get any form. I never this and that, because they too were saying, oh, I had a similar problem with waters, and I was able to solve that myself, and I was able to give them the information that I've been paying, and they also check and confirm I've been paying. I was able to sort things out with Thames Water, because they saw, the person I spoke to saw that I've actually been paying the same way I've been paying with council tax. So the council tax official says she's going to suspend my account for 14 days until then she will send me a form to fill in and send it back within that 14 days so they can act on it. So I think it's been like today is Friday. So I think the person spoke to them Tuesday or Monday. I can't remember. I think let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So it's been 3 days now. I'm still waiting for the form to arrive so that I can fill it in, and we send it back to them, maybe next day delivery, so that when the 14 days will not lapse. So that is the update on that. Fingers crossed. I hope they will rectify things. But the damages, what annoys me the most, and aside to the friend of the family and a good Samaritan that took it upon himself to get involved in the case, in the matter, I said to him, if I should talk to the lady, I will scream my head off. And if I do that, I don't want to do that, because they will say, oh, she's been, the behavior is unacceptable, and I don't want to do that as well. Because I'm so infuriated, I'm so annoyed that's the reason I'm not talking to the lady. Even the lady too can hear me at the background. I was really shouting that this is unacceptable. Why will they take my name to court and ruin my image, my credit record, and ruin my name, and give me and tag me as someone irresponsible with my bill? That even if they rectify the damages has been done, will they be able to reverse it? I mentioned few of the damages that this kind of action caused. The people, they put their name in my previous video, the second video I did. That why would they do that? I was saying it in the background for the ladies to hear me. Why would they take me to court when I'm paying every month? When there has been months that they go to my account and take more than they should, 2-3 times more than they should in the past. I used to pay via direct debit. When they did it the first time, the second time, that's why I stopped paying via direct debit. And I paid manually every month. And I have never missed. So that is it. That's the update for now. I'm waiting for the form to arrive. I will fill it in and I will send it back to them. Even if I have to do it urgent next day delivery, hopefully that 14 days will not lapse before then, depending on when the form arrives. So it's been 3 days, it's gone now out of that 14 days, and we're still waiting for the form. As soon as the form gets here, I'll fill it in, then we'll send it back to them. But this is the update on this, and I don't think it is fair on anyone, especially when you are responsible, when you are being responsible, which in terms of paying your bill, you are not negligent of paying your bills, and yet some of the offices still ruin your record, ruin your image by tagging you as like an irresponsible person with your bills. It's so unacceptable. Can the damages be repaired? That's the big question. Well, for now, that's the update, the latest update about things. So I will keep you posted as time goes on, how things goes. I don't know what's gonna happen with the court record they've given me at court, which is not the first, second time. And I made a mistake because when they do it, they don't take it further than that. And I made a mistake of ignoring the. Actually, I don't even get letter. When I log in into my council tax account, I will just say customer. And I was like, what's the meaning of this? Because I've been paying my council tax. I thought that, oh, maybe it's the machine. Because sometimes when you call the office and you complain about this, they'll say, oh, ignore it. Don't worry about it. It's the machine. And in some of their letter, they'll say to you, if you have made the payment already, ignore our letter. And that's what I've been doing until this happens. Or hopefully, let's fingers crossed. Let's see what happens next. I'm gonna keep you guys posted about this, and I will let you know how it goes. Because the excess money that I've been taking from my account, like I said, the first time they did it to me a couple of years ago was close to £200 when I'm supposed to pay like I think 95 or £92. And the second time they did it, which even affected my car finance payment, what I used to do is every month I calculate my bills and I provide the money there to cover the payment for those bills. So the second time they did it, which prompted me to cancel the direct debit and I stopped paying via direct debit, was close to £300. Few quid short from £300. And I went to the bank said it's fraud, go to the police, blah, 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 blah. It affected my car finance and I have to use a different account, sort money somewhere else, use a different bank account to pay my car finance. And I explained to my car finance that I provide the money, but the council tax office went to my account and paid close to £300 instead of £95. And they said, okay, that's fine, just be careful because it's not good for you to be missing payment on your car finance. And that was how I was able to sort that way back then. And that's the reason I stopped paying via direct debit, because they go to my account, they take any amount they desire and no explanation for it. Nothing, no letter, nothing, even phone call, nothing to give explanation for that amount of money they took from my account. So that is it on that. I'm gonna hang off here, and I'll keep you guys updated as time goes on how things go. Thank you so much for your time. I thank you so much, everyone that contacted me about this, not on social media, but people that saw the video that knows me, that contact me about this. Thank you for your advice. I thank you so much for the support and the love you have shown me. God bless you. And it's good to know that, when you are in this kind of dilemma, that you are not alone. People that really cares. You still have people that do cares about you. People that really cares about you. And I appreciate you all for this. God bless you all. Have a lovely day, and I will keep you updated. I will keep you posted as time goes on this matter. And if there is any other general affair matter Mostly it's when it affects me that I talk about it. If there is any other general affair matters that is important for me to bring up the topic up and discuss it on this platform, I will do so. So remain blessed, be careful, and enjoy your day. God bless you all.